16 class. This is how to both are hello, hello. Good morning to all of you. Here we are here with for maths class. In our last class, we discussed the equation of straight line. Equation of straight line. Equation of straight line. And in that discussion, we find there are three topics in our syllabus which we have to discuss. That is slope intercept form. Be ready and careful. I can ask question to anyone. Any one of you, I can ask the question with your name and admission number. Here, the first one asks slope intercept form, and the second was slope point form, and the third 2-point form. Getting? Here, I want to ask what is the slope intercept form of the straight line? Here, Divya, class 10th B. Unmute yourself and give the answer. Divya, give the answer. Unmute yourself and give the answer. Divya.
Yes, sir.
What is the slope intercept form of the equation? Slope intercept form.
Sir, don't know.
Do you know?
No, sir.
Okay, revise properly. Mute yourself. Mute yourself.
Sir,
Divya, mute yourself. Now the next student to whom I want to ask the question. That is Aditya Jaiswal. Aditya Jaiswal, 10th D, admission number 4526. Unmute yourself and give the answer. Slope intercept form of the equation. Aditya Jaiswal. Do you listen, Aditya? Unmute yourself and give the answer. Aditya Jaiswal, 10th D, admission number 4526. Aditya Jaiswal, unmute yourself and give the answer. Aditya Jaiswal. Aditya Jaiswal. I think he is not able. Now my next question is from Archa Asthana. Archa. Unmute yourself, Archa. Archa.
yes, sir.
What is the slope point for? Slope point for of the straight line formula.
Sir, tan theta.
Slope point for.
Sir, tan theta.
No, y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1.
Yes, sir.
This is the slope point for. The slope is given, that is m, and the point means x1 y1 given. Now mute yourself. Archa, mute yourself. Now raise your hand to whom I want. Anyone student? Raise your hand so that I can ask the question to that person, student. Is it possible? Okay. Who is this? If you want that I ask some question to you here, raise your hand. Okay. Irfan. Irfan, unmute yourself and give the answer. Irfan. Irfan, unmute yourself. Yes. What is the 2-point form of the equation, Irfan? Irfan, 10th B, 3997. Okay. Here now I am going to start a revision of the equation of the straight line. The first chapter was 12. The first topic, equation of the straight line, that is exercise 12.1. Here, equation of the straight line. Equation of the straight line. Equation of the straight line, 3 parts in your syllabus. The first one is slope intercept form. Slope intercept form. Okay. And the second one is slope point form. Slope point form. And the third one is 2-point form. 2-point form. There are three types of equation which I discussed yesterday. Means in our last video class. Slope point form. What is the meaning of slope? That is m, which is equal to tan theta. And what is theta? This is inclination. This is inclination. Okay. And here intercept means what? Intercept. Intercept means here this is the coordinate axis, and if any line meet on the y-axis, this distance is called the y-intercept. Here C. Okay, this is called the x-intercept. But in slope intercept form, no use of this x-intercept, only y-intercept, that is C. So here slope intercept means small c, slope means small m. Here we have one equation, y is equal to mx plus c. This is called the slope intercept form of the straight line. Okay, slope intercept form of the straight line. After that, this is the slope point form. Slope point form means slope will be given and point x1 y1 given. Slope given and x1 y1 given. Here y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. This is the slope point form of the equation. Getting slope point form of the equation. After that, 2-point form. If x1 y1 2 point and here x2 y2, there are 2 points. If there are 2 points and you want to join this, then what will be the equation of this line? Is AB. This is the A and this is B. Then what is the equation of this line? Getting. So here we write y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, x minus x2. This is okay. Y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. And what is this? This is the slope m. If 2 points are given, that is x1 y1 and x2 y2, if 2 points are given, then with the help of these 2 points, we can also find the slope, that is m, that is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. This is the slope, y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Getting? So here, using this value directly, we can find the slope also. Just like the question is, the 2 points are given, and the question is find the slope of the given equation. That's find the slope only. So you can find from here. This is the 3 topic which I discussed in our last class. And I think you know what is the equation of the straight line. Equation of x-axis. Equation of x-axis is equal to y is equal to 0. Equation of y-axis, x is equal to 0. And equation of the line parallel to x-axis, y is equal to a. And equation of the line parallel to y-axis, x is equal to a. Okay. So before starting the equation of a straight line, you have to learn all the things. Otherwise, there will be problem during the solution of the question. Here I want to solve some question from exercise 12.1. That is up to 12.1. Some question I have discussed that. Let us start the question number 9. Question number 9. Question number 9. Here, a graph is given like this way. X-axis, x dash, here y dash, origin. Okay, 3 lines are given like this. Here and here theta mentioned, theta. And equation of the 2 line is also mentioned. The equation of this line is y is equal to x plus 1. And equation of this line is y is equal to under 3x plus 1. Okay. This is given. This given. This given. First equation given y is equal to x plus 1. Second equation of the second line, that is y is equal to root 3x plus 1. And we have to find this value, this theta. So here, please come timely on this. All the students try to come timely. So let this is L1, line L1, and this is line L2. This is line L2. So for L1, for line L1, the given line is L1 is this line. The given line is what? Y is equal to x plus 1. Comparing by y is equal to mx plus c. Here we find that m is equal to 1. Here y is equal to x plus 1 can be written as y is equal to 1 into x plus 1. So here m is what? That is 1. And you know that m is what? That is tan theta. Tan theta. M is equal to tan theta. So here tan theta is equal to 1. Now we should think that calculate tan for which angle the value is 1, that will be tan 45. Here at the place of this, we can write here tan 45 degree. Then theta is equal to 45. Directly you should write here. Okay. Here tan and tan cancel, but don't cut here. Because the method of removing this tan and tan from both sides, you will study in 12th class. Directly, you just write if tan theta is equal to tan 45, then theta is equal to 45 degree. Getting? Similarly for L2, similarly for line L2, Similarly for line L2. Here again, let this is theta 1. Okay, this is theta 1 for L1. Let this is theta 1. Okay, and for L2, let its inclination is theta. And what is inclination? From the positive direction of x-axis. From the positive direction of x-axis in anti-clockwise. Here this is theta 2. Then if we compare here, y is equal to under 3x plus 1. If we compare, we find that m is equal to root 3. M is equal to root 3. So here tan theta is equal to what? Tan 60. Because tan 60, the value of tan 60 is equal to root 3. So in that case, theta will be equal to what? 60 degree. Theta will be 60 degree. It means this value is 60 degree and this value is what? That is 45 degree. 45 degree. It means the inclination of line L1 is 45 degree, but the inclination of line L2 is 60 degree. And listen, we know that if we think about this triangle, here, then this will be exterior angle. And exterior angle is equal to sum of the opposite interior angle. It means theta 2 is equal to theta plus theta 1. Theta plus theta 1. Okay. Then theta is equal to, we want to find this value theta. Then theta is equal to, theta is what? Theta 2 minus theta 1. Theta is equal to theta 2 minus theta 1. And what is theta 2? That is 60. 60 minus 45. And 60 minus 45 will be 60. It means the value of this theta is equal to what? 15 degree. And this is the answer of the question number 9. Like this way, you have to solve it. Okay. Now, do you have any doubt up to question number 15? Any doubt? Question number 15. If you have any doubt, you can raise your hand. Question number 15, up to question number 15, do you have any doubt? Here, Divyas Misra, Siddhi, 10th A, unmute yourself. Siddhi, do you have any doubt of question number 15?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Question number 8.
Question
Eighth.
number 8.
Yes, sir.
Question number 8. Okay, thank you. Now mute yourself. I am going to explain question number 8. Mute yourself, Siddhi. So let us see now question number 8. It will be better if you sit with pen and copy so that you can write this. Clear? Let us discuss about the question number 8 now. Question number 8. Here the question is the equation of the line PQ is equation. Question number 8. Given equation of PQ of line PQ. Given equation of PQ is what? 3y minus 3x, 3y minus 3x plus 7 is equal to 0. This is the equation. And we have to find the first one is what? The first one is find the slope of the line PQ. slope of PQ we have to find. And the second question, we have to find, calculate the angle that the line PQ makes with the positive direction of x-axis. It means here, it means this is asked only about, you know what? That is inclination. Definition of inclination is what? Angle that any line makes with the positive direction of x-axis, that is called the inclination. So it means in the second question, what we have to find? Inclination, that is theta. We have to ask, we have to find. So first of all, here 3y minus 3x is equal to 7 given. So convert it in a slope intercept form. And I think you know what is the slope intercept form? That is y is equal to mx plus c. This is the slope intercept form. So first of all, we convert in slope intercept form. So here 3y, okay, and transfer 3x to right side, then it will be minus, then there will be 3x plus, and here 7 will be minus 7. And after that, here y is equal to, divide both sides by 3, both side by 3. It will be 3x by 3. It will be x only, and here 7 by 3. It means we can write here 1 into x. Now compare it by the slope intercept form, y is equal to mx plus c. Y equal to mx plus c. So here this implies that value of m is equal to what? 1. So here the first answer, slope of PQ is equal to what? That will be 1. This is the answer of the first question. Slope of line PQ, that will be 1. Getting now for second. This is the answer of the first question. Answer of first part. Okay. Now since m is equal to 1, we know that since m is equal to tan theta, m is equal to tan theta, and value of m is given, which is 1, is equal to tan theta. Now for which angle the value of tan is 1, that will be tan 45. It means the tan 45 degree is equal to tan theta. Then value of theta is equal to what? 45 degree. And this is the answer of the second part of the question. The second part of the question, answer theta, this inclination will be 45 degree. In this way, you can solve the question number 8 also. Question number 8. Getting? In this way, you can solve question number 8 also. Here I want to check. Don't open your video. Okay. I want to check one slide. Okay, thank you. All this doing well. Do you want to ask any question now from Yuvraj Singh? Yuvraj Singh, I don't know in which class. Not writing there. Yuvraj Singh. Yes, in our class. Here, any other question from question number 15 to 20? Do you want to ask? Question number 15 to 20. Any other doubt? Here, some students here, just like Aniket, Amit, and Sanskar. I don't know why they are just raised their hand. What is the reason? Why you are raising their hand? Aniket, why you are raising your hand? If you have any problem, then Amit, do you have any doubt? Okay, I come to you. Unmute yourself, Amit. Amit, unmute yourself. Do you have any problem? You are raising your hand. Why? Amit, now you can
question number 12.
speak loudly.
Doubt question number 12.
Speak loudly.
Question number 12. Doubt.
Which question you want to ask?
Sir, question number 12.
Question number 12. Okay,
Question.
thank you. Now unmute yourself. Unnecessarily don't raise your hand, okay? Because this is a symbol so that I can come to you and ask whatever you have doubt. Thank you, dear. So let us see now question number 12, okay? Now tell me, raise your hand. How many students can solve the question number 12? Raise your hand. I will solve here, but only I want to know how many students can solve the question number 12. Abhinav, very good. Rausani, Muhammad Yusuf, Lovely Singh, very good. Any other student who can solve? Very good. Dipali, Harshit Kumar, Sanya, Nancy, Shreyans, very good student. Do your work. Doing well. Here Ayush, very good. Very good. Tanvi, Aditya Singh, Sadiq, Sudhir, all the students are able to solve the question. Okay, thank you, all the best. Now, down your hand. Okay, down your hand here. Let us see question number 12. Down your hand. Question number 12 is the graph of the equation y is equal to mx plus c passes through the point 1, 4 and minus 2, minus 5. Determine the value of m and c. Let us see this. Let us see. Question number 12. Very simple question. Very simple question. Question number 12. Question number 12. The question number 12 is y is equal to mx plus c. Y is equal to mx plus c is passes through 2 points. Let the first point A is 1, 4. And the second point B is minus 2 and minus 5. 1, 4, minus 2, minus 5. And we have to find the value of m. Question mark is also question mark. Okay. So here first of all try to understand with example. Look here. If this is the line, okay, there are several points on this line. Okay, there are several points on this line. If any line is lying on this equation, means if any point lie on this line, in that case, that point will satisfy this equation. And what is the meaning of satisfy this equation? It means if you put at the value of x is equal to 1 and at the value of y is equal to 4, in that case left hand side will be right hand side. Okay? But here we have to, it is already given. Then the given points are lie on the line. No need to prove here. This is already given that the given points are lie on y is equal to mx plus c. Getting? So here first of all, since point, how we write, how we solve the given line y is equal to mx plus c. Since 1, 4, let this is equation 1. Let 1, 4 lie on equation 1 on equation first. Lie on equation first. So this implies that directly write. No need to write there for this satisfy this equation. If you write then okay, otherwise no need, directly also you can write. Here it will be 4 equal to value of y is what? 4. 4 is equal to m. Value of x is equal to what? 1 plus c. And we can write here m plus c is equal to 4. Let this is equation second. Okay. Similarly, here point B also satisfies this equation. Similarly, here y, what is the value of y? Is minus 5. Minus 5 equal to m. What is the value of x? Sorry, value of y is equal to minus 5. Okay. Value of x is equal to what? Minus 2. We can write minus 2m plus c. Getting? Or we can write here. C minus 2m plus c is equal to minus 5, and this is equation third. Now what is this? This is the simultaneous linear equation, equation second and third. Simultaneous linear equation in two variables c and m. Now remember class 9 simultaneous linear equation using substitution method, elimination method, and cross multiplication method. Any one method you can use to find the solution of this question. Now it's your work. You do by yourself now. Tell me the other question. Any one of you, if you want to ask any other question from this, raise your hand. Any other question from exercise 12.1? Raise your hand. I will ask. Do you have any doubt? Yes, Ron. I'm just coming to Ron. Ron and Ayush both I want to ask the question. Ron, unmute yourself. Ron, unmute yourself and ask. Yes.
Sir, 20. Sir, 20.
Ron Thomas, speak loudly. Ron Thomas.
Question number 20.
Question
Sir,
number
20, 20. 20.
Okay, very good. Unmute yourself. I am going to explain. Unmute yourself. Ayush, what do you want to ask? Ayush, unmute yourself.
Sir,
Which question? Ayush, unmute yourself and ask the question if you have any doubt. Ayush, unmute yourself. Yes. You are just mute first, then unmute. Means you are not able to do this. Okay. After some time, wait. After some time, I will. Let us start question number 20, which is asked by Ron Thomas. Ron Thomas. Question number 20. Let us see. Question number 20 now. And tell me, raise your hand. How many students can solve the question number 20? Yes, Himanshu Singh, Subham can solve. Rosni. And any other student? Very good. Kritika, Ribya Saxena can solve. Nancy Pandey, Amit, Shivani, Isika, Harshit, Tanvi, Arpit, Ansika, Satyam, Lovely Singh, Sanya, Varun. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, okay. Keep it up. So let us see. Now down your hand. Now let us see question number 20. Question number 20. Down your hand. Question number 20 is find the value of A for which the following points A is given A3, B is given 2, 1 and C is given 5A are collinear. Unnecessarily don't raise your hand. Down your hand. Again I will ask, then you raise your hand. Just down your hand, all the students. Yes, Ayush, you also. Himanshu, Ribya, down your hand. Himanshu Singh, down your hand. If I will ask any doubt, then you raise your hand. Unnecessarily to disturb. Sakshi, Ribya, Saxena, down your hand. Himanshu Singh. Now let us see question number 20. Find the value of B for which the following points are the collinear and hence find the equation of the line. Collinear means what? First of all. Himanshu, Ribya, down your hand. I will ask, then you raise your hand. Himanshu and Ribya, down your hand. So let us see what is the meaning of collinear. If we make any line here, let this is point A and this is point B. Okay, this is point A and this is point B. And we have a point P, Q, R here, by which one line can pass. The point from which a line can pass, that is called collinear points. That is called collinear points. That is called the collinear points. Means the point by which one line can be passed, that is called the collinear point. Just like here, 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, and one line can be passed. So here it will be collinear point. But if we have here 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, one line cannot be passed. Here this is not a line. Okay, therefore this point is not collinear, but here PQR is collinear. Okay, PQR is collinear. Then how we solve this question? 20. Find the value of A for which the following point, this and this are collinear. Look here. Collinear means here we should take help of the section formula also in this question. Section formula. So let question number 20. Let here this is point A, this is point B, and this is point C. A is what? A is A3, point B is 2, 1, 2, 1, and point C is 5, here 5, and we have to prove the collinear. Okay, now let Now let point B intersect AC in a ratio k is to 1. In a ratio k is to 1. Here k is to 1. Let's just assume that point B intersect AC in a ratio k is to 1. And I think you know what is the k point for k method for finding the k method of section formula. Like this way, x is equal to kx2 plus x1 upon k plus 1, and y is equal to ky2 plus y1 upon k plus 1. Here I am going to use this formula. This is called k method. This is called k method for finding the section formula. K method for finding the section formula. Okay. So it's clear. So here, first of all, let this is xy. Here xy. 2, 1 is given as point B. Let this is xy 2, 1. And here A3 is x1, y1. Consider. And here 5A is x2, y2. What we are doing, just make a line, take 3 point A, B, C, coordinates are given. According to question, we have write the coordinate. And here let point B intersect line AB, line segment AB in ratio k is to 1. Therefore, bisection formula, what we can write? Bisection formula. Ansh Bharadwaj of your video. Ansh Bharadwaj. Do you listen? Otherwise, I will remove you from here. Ansh Bharadwaj. Here A, B, C. Let point B intersect AC in ratio k is to 1. So then using this x is equal to, and what we are assuming x, that is 2. Then 2 is equal to what? Kx2 means 5k plus x1. What is x1 here? A upon 5k plus x1. What is x1? That is 8 upon k plus 1. Here k plus 1. Getting? Now this implies that transfer to this side, that 2k plus 1 is equal to 5k plus 8. 5k plus 8. Now this can be written as 2k plus 1, 2k plus 2, not 1, 2k again 2, 2k plus 2 is equal to 5k plus 5, 5k plus 8. Okay, simple mathematics. So 2k plus 2 is equal to 5k plus 8. Now take k one side. So here it will be 2. Here what happened? 2. And a if come to left hand side, it will be negative. It will be 2 minus a is equal to 5k minus 2k. 5k minus 2k. So now if you 5k minus 2k is what? 3k. It means 2 minus a is equal to 3k. Getting? Then k is equal to what? K is equal to 2 minus a by 3. It means here using the x coordinate, the value of k is, using x coordinate, the value of k is 2 minus a by 3. Getting? Using x coordinate, the value of k is 2 minus a by 3. Similarly, we find value of k using y coordinate, and after that both will be equal and we get the value of a. Getting? So similarly, for y coordinate, for y coordinate using K method. Using K method. Then what is the value of the K? Then y is equal to here using this formula y is equal to ky plus y1 upon k plus 1. What is the value of y? That is 1. Here 1. 1 is equal to ky2. What is this? A. It will be ak, small a and k. Ak plus means ky2 plus y1. And what is y1? That is 3 upon k plus 1. K plus 1. I think this is enough to get a hint, okay, of the solution of this question. What do? Here again you try to find the value of k. Again you try to find the value of k. Cross multiplication, it will be k plus 1 is equal to ak plus 1. So you must get value of k something here. K is equal to something here you will get. Let this is equation second and here this is equation first. So equation first and equation second, the value of k is less something. When the value of k is here, 2 minus a by this and this will be equal. In that case, you will find the value of a. Okay, so simply we can find the value of a. After that, put the value of a here in the equation. It will be here. Okay, you can find the value of this. Now we have 3 points. Using any 2 points, you should try to find the equation of the line by 2.4. Y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. Using this formula, you can solve the question. Okay, I think you understand all the student. Now there are some more questions in this equation, in this exercise. There are 35 questions. So still you try to solve the question and let me explain the next topic. That is slope of parallel lines and slope of perpendicular lines. Slope of parallel lines and slope of perpendicular lines. Yes, Ayush, unmute yourself. Ayush, admission number 3826. Unmute yourself if you want to ask anything. Ayush, let me explain the introduction part of the exercise 12.2. Okay. Then in next class again, if there will be any doubt, I will discuss. Only 15 minutes left, 10 minutes left. In 10 minutes, I will explain the theoretical portion given before exercise 12.2. Okay. The next output question will be tomorrow. Otherwise, the whole time will be expended only in this. Now, in next period, next day, I will explain the output question of 12.1. Let me explain the theoretical portion before 12.2. So that is slope of the parallel lines. We will discuss slope of the parallel line. How many students are ready to give the answer of my question? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. I want to ask some question. How many students are ready? Okay, very good. Here I want to ask a question is Abhishek, admission number 3877. Abhishek, unmute yourself. Abhishek. Okay, Abhishek, can you define inclination?
Sir,
What is inclination?
sir, it is a line drawn through an angle.
Okay, little bit correct. 2-point form of the equation.
Sir, y minus y1
Yes.
equals to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 into x minus x1.
Exactly. Okay. Very good. Unmute yourself now. Thank you. And here, Harshit Kumar, 10th B. Unmute yourself. Tell me, what is the slope of a line parallel to y-axis? Harshit Kumar, 10th B. 4466. Yes.
slope of the line parallel to x-axis, x is
Parallel to y-axis.
I
Yes.
is equal to y-axis, x is equal to 0.
No. Slope of the line parallel to y-axis. Slope of the line parallel to y-axis. Listen. For y-axis or a line parallel to y-axis, the inclination theta will be 90 degree.
Yes, sir.
And tan theta is what? Not defined.
Yes,
Therefore,
sir.
a line parallel to y-axis or for y-axis, the inclination will be not defined. Okay, Harshit?
Sir.
Okay, unmute yourself now. I mean, mute yourself. Thank you. So let us see the next topic, that is slope of parallel lines. Slope of parallel lines. So two parallel lines. First, here I am going to make a coordinate axis. Coordinate axis. Coordinate axis means what? X-axis and y-axis. This is called the coordinate axis. Now there are two lines here. That is two lines. And what is the condition? The slope, they are parallel. If the two lines are parallel, then what is the condition of the slope? We have to go and discuss now. What will be the condition? Let there are two lines L1 and L2. Okay. And the equation of the first line is y is equal to m1x plus c and no. 1 minute. Wait. Here, there are two parallel lines L1 and L2. So here line L1 is parallel to line L2. Line L1 is parallel to line L2. Let me check. 1 minute. There are some. Okay. So here two line L1 is parallel to L2. In class 7 it is given two lines are parallel. Remember class 7. And one transversal line cut these two parallel lines. Then this angle and this angle are not the corresponding angle. And these corresponding angles are what? Equal. So similarly, L1 is parallel to L2, L1 is parallel to L2, and here x-axis is like a transversal line. So therefore, the angle this and here this angle is also corresponding angle. Similarly, here this angle and this angle is also corresponding angle. Getting? This is the concept. And similarly here, this angle and this angle will be equal. Let this is theta 1 and this is theta 2. So if two lines are parallel and x is here like a transversal line, then theta 1 and theta 2 will be equal. Theta 2 will be equal to theta 1 by corresponding angle. Corresponding angle. And listen, we know that m is equal to tan theta. M is equal to tan theta. So therefore, we just write tan theta 2 is equal to tan theta 1. Tan theta 1. Tan theta 2 is equal to tan theta 1. Just like if 45 degree is equal to 45 degree, then tan 45 will be equal to tan 45. Getting? So here, if theta 2 is equal to theta 1, then tan theta 2 is equal to tan theta 1. And tan theta 2 is what? That is m. And here tan theta 1. That is this tan theta 1. So here it will be m1. Means m2 will be equal to m1, or we can say m1 is equal to m2. It means if two lines are parallel, listen carefully. If two lines are parallel, then their corresponding slopes will be equal. Getting? If two lines are parallel, then their corresponding slopes will be equal. For example, let us take one example. If I am writing here 3x plus y minus 7 is equal to 0. Okay. 3x minus y minus 7 is equal to 0. And the question is, find the slope of the line which is parallel to this line. Listen my question properly. I want the slope of that line which is parallel to this line, then what we do? First we find its slope. First we find its slope. Just we change it in y is equal to mx plus c. Y is equal to mx plus c. So here y, we just transfer y to this side. It will be plus y is equal to 3x minus 7. So by comparing by y is equal to mx plus c, what is the value of it? That is 3. Value of m will be 3. So the line, slope of the line, slope of the line parallel to the given line is equal to 3. Very simple. Slope of the line parallel to given line is what? 3. Why? What is the reason? Because if two lines are parallel, their slopes will be equal. Their slopes will be same. Means if slope will be same, then inclination will be same. So in this way, we can find slope of a line, slope of that line, whose parallel lines are given. With the help of that, we can find. So similarly, some more things will be added and prepare a new type of question. Okay. Now let us see the second topic, that is a slope perpendicular to the line. Very important thing. You must try to understand it. If you understand the theoretical question, the exercise question will be very simple for you. Okay. And it's my suggestion. Whenever you sit for any particular class, you just take a pen and copy, and whatever teachers are writing here and giving something, you just mention in your copy, write. Without pen and copy, no study. How you study? If you only see the video, I think this is not useful for you. Okay. So here let us see slope of a perpendicular line. So first of all, we make the coordinate axis. First of all, we make the coordinate axis here. Coordinate axis. Coordinate axis means what? X-axis and y-axis. The point where coordinate line intersect. The point where coordinate axis intersect. What is that? That is called OTC. Okay. Now let two lines. Here this is one line, and one more line. This is L1, and here this is L2. Line L1 is perpendicular to line L2. So here if these are perpendicular, then this will be 90 degree. This will be 90 degree. And let this value is theta 1. This value is theta 1. Getting? Then let this value is theta 2. This is theta 1. 90 degree. Let this is theta. Any problem? I think there should be no problem. Here L1 is perpendicular to L2, such that the inclination of line L1 is theta 1 and inclination of line L2 is theta 2. So here this is a form of a triangle, right angle triangle. This is the exterior angle, and you know that here the exterior angle is what? Sum of the opposite interior angle. So using this formula, theta 2 will be equal to theta 1 plus 90. Theta 1 plus 90. Theta 2 is equal to theta 1 plus 90. Getting? Now take tan of both sides. So it will be tan theta 2 is equal to tan. Here theta 1 plus 90. So we can write here 90 plus theta 1. Getting? Tan theta 2 is equal to tan 90 plus theta 1. 90 plus theta 1. Okay. Now tan theta 2, here simply we can write tan theta 2 is equal to Now tan 90 plus theta 1. 90 minus theta 1 is given in class 9. Harsh, switch off video should be off. Harsh Singh, up your video. Mr. Harsh Singh, up your video. Okay. So here 90 minus theta, just like sin 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta, cos 90 minus theta is equal to sin theta, tan 90 minus theta is equal to cot theta,